Alright guys, now this to you might be a little bit of deja vu. Hang on, right? You did do a video on unboxing, reviewing, comparing the iPhone 6s Plus. Why is it here again? But the reason I went to look at another one is because I wanted to do some proper in-depth camera comparisons with the Galaxy S7 Edge, which I've been dealing for a while. The OnePlus 3 is gone, and so I'm kind of like trying out other phones as well. But this is going to also be compared to hopefully an iPhone SE in the future and other phones that I will introduce, but I definitely wanted to try this out again. I also got some really cool ideas for interviewing people who haven't used a phone like this before and see if you know they like it. So I've actually got two other parcels. Possibly I did order a case and a screen protector, like a proper glass one, so I'm going to put that over there, but we're just going to get straight into it because my camera battery is not particularly well at the moment. It's needing to, I don't know, I charged it, but it seems like it's depleting its life, if that makes sense. So yeah, I always cut away from you. Do that. Yeah, it's not really working. So if we can just undo this like that. Yeah, like I said, I have done this before. Did have it in rose gold, which I did enjoy actually. It's probably my favourite colour of phone that I've had, apart from that blue HTC One M8, which was my favourite colour by far actually. I did like the blue on that. But yeah, this is a cool kind of, I did like the pink, the rose gold. It was called rose gold, but it was pink really. This is going to be a different colour, you'll find out shortly. But yeah, it's definitely not rose gold. It's not that I didn't want to get another one, it's because I don't know, it was just the cheapest one at the time. Also, this is a 64GB model. My first one that I bought was a 16GB model. And the price difference wasn't huge, but prices have started to go up a bit on eBay for these phones since the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus were announced. I'm thinking that might be to do with the fact that it doesn't have a headphone jack and these phones have become more sought after because people were waiting and now obviously they've seen it and now they want this one instead or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, prices seem to be going up. Not huge amounts, but you know, by a few pounds. So I'm actually trying to get this out and it's not working. Come on, there we go. So yeah, I did get that model. The space grey, which they don't offer now in the new modern iPhones. So yeah, the box is in pretty good condition. Did get the 64GB model there, and I'm gonna leave that to the side for a second. You can see it just down it. What? You can see this bit. Sorry. Right, we're gonna move on to this one first, I think. So hopefully it should be a little bit easier to unwrap. Let me just change focus. It's a little bit more awkward when you don't have a dynamic camera or one that can autofocus for you, but that's okay. So I don't really know what's going on. It's a very well sealed little bag this, but I guess that was good because then the postage was okay. Now I did pay £500 for the phone, which is a lot of money, but yeah. Well, there's the case. I got it in green because, you know, I'm special. Nothing else in there, so I can put that back there. But yeah, this is the case. It's not an official one because they're ridiculously expensive, but it's like a green silicone case. Now again, what I want to just get into this is I am hopefully going to be lending this to my girlfriend as like to try and kind of get her to test out new phones because she uses a 5S. But I mean, the green was really for her benefit. I mean, all the colours cost the same amount of money. I don't really care what colour the case is. And then we've got this, which hopefully is a nice glass screen protector. I think I might get two in this packet. So let's take that out. Yeah, premium tempered glass screen protector. There we go. And we got the case too. So nice. Now let's get onto the phone. I'm going to change the angle slightly, just so that you guys have a little bit more detail, because I'm going to do it right here, and then there we go. So lifting the box for the first time, just like before. I did actually watch a little bit of my first unboxing of one of these to see what, you know, if anything had changed. Oh, what's going on? So it's one of these shaky ones. Again, the Galaxy S7 Edge had the best unboxing experience for me because it wasn't a lift up, it was more of a flip magnetic cover, and I've managed to get a bit of tape on my foot there. So here we go. Now this does seem to, the guy has put it back, or the girl or whoever has put it back in its original wrap. So I mean, it's cool. It looks like it's in good condition. There's a little mark on the back, but I think that's just something, a bit of dirt that's got trapped there. Apart from that, that's cool. We'll have another look at this in a second. What else? I'm just having a little look at it. Seems okay to me, to be honest. I'm just having a quick, have a look at these things. Right, we've got a little. Again, I got this in the box before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. You get your documentation. The original, in fact, I'm going to look at this off camera because it's probably got, it's got the guy's information on it. But yeah, it's the original Apple. Can I do that? No, that's not going to work. Anyway, it's the original Apple documentation, like the original receipt, which is nice. We get a charger plug in here, cool. We also get the earpods, which apparently are like brand new, which is awesome because I love having spare earphones. I love earpods, they're my favourite earphones because I don't like the ones that go in your ears, in ear. And then we also have a lightning cable, which I have so many of because I've had iPhones, iPads, and then of course the accessories for my Mac Mini, which do charge via lightning. So let's put the box aside. I do know this video is going on a bit, but yeah, let's peel the plastic off. I tell you what, guys, this is a used phone. I appreciate the guy putting that back on because that experience always gets me and gets everyone really. So yeah, the back is in much better condition than I thought. There was a bit of dirt trapped in the little plastic thing, but as you can see, I did want to get a black one. I wasn't looking for a black one. Sorry, space grey, but I don't know, it just looks a little bit cleaner, I think. I don't know, the screen's not on. We're going to be putting iOS 10 on this, obviously. This is unlocked 64GB. Now, same size screen. If I just, I don't really want to get all these messed up, so what I'm going to do is move my mouse and then put my mouse pad on here, just as a little kind of fail-safe. Again, not sponsored by overclockers, but they do a good tech products. Definitely good computer components on there. But if we have a look there, the phones are physically, the S7 is quite a bit smaller than the iPhone in this dimension. The screen is the same size, and I can confirm that in person it's the same size as well. It's not just the spec that's the same size. So obviously the iPhones have got their really tall chin and forehead, which is a little bit annoying, I guess, the bezels. And obviously with the Edge, you're getting a smaller bezel anyway. And it's quite a bit thinner if we look at it like that. So I'm just going to put, that's completely flat there. And there's quite a little bit of a difference. I'd say that was probably about 3 or 4 millimeters difference there. And in terms of the thickness, they're roughly the same, I think. The iPhone's a little bit thinner, but I've had an iPhone, obviously this exact one in the past. Well, not this exact one, but a 6S Plus, and it really is I haven't had these two together, and it's a bit weird. Anyway, I guess I could put the case on it. I'm gonna take it off to put the screen protector on, I think, but we can have a little look. Everything seems to be in order, and just getting rid of the crap on the back, and I guess we just put it in like this. It's a nice little case, if I'm honest. I like that case. I need to get a case quite desperately for my Galaxy, but yeah, no, that's a cool case. I like it. It does add quite a bit of bulk to the phone because obviously it's quite a thick case, but it's not, it's not the best made in the world, but the buttons feel a little bit, definitely. Alright guys, so as you can see down here, there is a crack. I did not crack the phone, neither did I crack the screen protector. When I got my screen protector, I got 2 of them, and they were both cracked in the little case. I've got another one here I can show you. But they both came cracked, and you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just go and complain? Guys, it's a massive industry. The people who are making these, or the people who made this exact one, they're churning out billions at a time. They cost me £3, which weren't really, I'm not going to go after £3. I didn't pay for postage or anything. And but it might be a little bit, it's better than not having a screen protector on, put it that way. And it is a glass one, it's not the worst case scenario, but still. And as you can see on this one, hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure. You can see it's cracked. But this one's pretty much completely useless now, whereas this one's only had it on the bottom, which is fine. And I'm going to leave it on there, and yeah, it should be alright. But I've installed my apps and I'm going to show you that now. So I'm going to put this back in its little box. Again, the case was alright as well, not the best condition. Guys, I'm paying like, what, it was £3 for the screen protectors and £3 for the case. I'm not expecting the best quality ever. Like, it's not even hugging it really, the case. So if we just enter the OS, look how quick that was. I honestly do love these phones. So let me just change the angle a second, and I can show you a bit of a better, give you a bit of a better look at what we've done. So here we go. So apps have been installed. On the main screen you can see Spotify, one of the most, like literally my most important app on anything, computer, phone, whatever. I need Spotify. And then on the main screen, these are all the apps I've installed, and they're actual, they're actually kind of useful, and they're not part of the OS. So we've got, Facebook for obvious reasons, as well as Messenger. We've got speed test just to check the Wi-Fi, and if I do a quick Wi-Fi check on here, let me just make sure I'm not showing any important information. No, we should be all right. It does do fairly well on Wi-Fi. Again, I've never really had the best experience over Wi-Fi, but it does tend to do a pretty good job. So I'm getting okay speeds. My connection tops out at 220 megabits a second, so 160 here is okay for Wi-Fi. I'm not going to be doing anything heavily intensive over Wi-Fi apart from streaming videos and stuff, so that's alright. Downloading the occasional application, then 160 megs a second should be alright. So there you go, that's kind of I don't actually lose, funny story, I don't actually lose upload over Wi-Fi. My upload's the same whether it's wired or wireless, whatever. And then we've also got Twitter for obvious reasons to connect with you guys. If you guys don't know, I'm quite active on Twitter, so if you want to tweet me, just do it and I will reply. Instagram for other Twitter related reasons. YouTube to obviously watch YouTube videos. The YouTube Studio app I do like. It's really good to be able to manage your content and manage, look at numbers and analyse and things like that. We've also got Snapchat to contact friends. If I don't really have a public Snapchat, I might make one if you guys want me to, but you guys don't tend to interact with me too much, so I don't think I need to do that yet. Netflix, so I can watch videos. The only game I've installed on this so far is Pokemon Go, because I have to. It's just a great game. We've got PayPal on here and eBay. PayPal so I can check my finances, because I do use PayPal a fair amount, and eBay because I'm always looking for other phones and checking prices for people and stuff as well. So I realised half of that was out of focus. I apologise, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. The camera's pretty good. Again, coming from the S7 Edge, you're not really going to get any better than this, apart from the Note 7 apparently has a slightly better camera. I'm pretty sure they're the same sensor, but this is my favourite camera on a phone, the Samsung, and this is my second favourite, so I mean, can't really get much better than that, can we? So yeah, that's it guys, so that's my re-unboxing, deja vu of the iPhone 6s Plus. I'm really liking iOS 10. It did actually come with iOS 10 built in. And the reason that my video cut out is because apparently I've run out of space on my SD card, which is not the case because I had another 60 gigabytes. But yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I apologise for not the best content recently. I've noticed the numbers have basically, halved in terms of views and subscribers and stuff. I don't know if it's because you guys are back at college or back at school, I don't know. But it's definitely not the same. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. That we'll be doing some cool, it kind of almost experiments, like social experiments. And by social experiments, I don't mean pranks. I mean actual social experiments. Like, what about people who have used a smaller iPhone or smaller phones? What do they feel like going up to a bigger phone? Would they spend this much money? And do they think it's worth it? Stuff like basically what I do, but for the public, coming from someone else's point of view. Hopefully we'll get through that as well. The S7. I still think it's my favourite phone, honestly. I know I missed the iPhone and I love the iPhone, but this has still got my daily SIM in it, and this has got my secondary SIM in it, and I think I'm going to be using this as my daily for a long time. But mostly these phones I intend on keeping for a long time. I've got other things to sell. I genuinely can I can afford to keep these phones and also then fund other videos with other phones and other projects as well. So hopefully that goes well. There's a computer sat over that way, in the corner, and it's a computer that's got about 300 quid's worth of hardware in it. I can also sell to get more money. Also a MacBook Pro might be going. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with this. I've missed this phone, and using it I really have realised how much I've missed it. I've missed iOS and love the fluidity of it, but it made me recognise just how much I love and actually prefer Android. So this is a great OS, and I'm going to be using it a lot. But this is my favourite phone I've ever used in my life, guys. It is bloody amazing, and I really can't get past the fact that this cost about £75 less than this one. And I mean, guys, as long as it doesn't blow up for me, you know, with the Note 7 problem. Oh yeah, this phone has a headphone jack as well. So this is the one that doesn't blow up of Samsung's, although we don't know. And this is the iPhone that actually gives you a headphone jack. So I'm going to leave you with this, guys. Which one would you pick? You know, message me or comment which one would you prefer. I don't know. If you don't know, then you don't know. But, you know, if you've tried these phones, which one do you prefer? Anyway, I'll be doing videos on this again soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.